Hi everyone. Um, what's up? I sorry. Oh man. Um, well, um, first of all, I just wanted to say, sorry for not, you know, um, putting out any videos for a while. Um, I well, I'm not going to go too into depth of why, but um, I just I just needed to have a break for a while. That's all. That's all it is, really. Because I had some something happened earlier this year, and I just it was just difficult. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, and I just needed some time. Um, I just needed some time to. I just needed some time away from YouTube, really. But you know that I was always going to come back. Like like I said, I just needed a break. But I'm here now, and I, like I said in the post I made, I'm gonna make regular videos a thing again. Um, well, yeah. Um, but yeah, that's about it for this end. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you're all doing well and stuff, and wherever you are, wherever you're watching from, and that. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to just get straight into it. Um, and today, as it says in the title, I'm going to be showing you how to make a chicken tikka masala. Right, okay. And for the next part, you're going to need 4 cloves of garlic and just about and just this and about just as much ginger, just this about the same amount of ginger. And then what you're gonna do once you've got that is grate that up with a grater until it's and make that into little grated bits. Right, okay, and next what you're gonna want to do is take your plate of grated uh, ginger and garlic. And then what you're going to want to do now is just chuck that in your pan. Just like so. Once it's all bloody off. Oh, come on, man. I don't have all day. and you're going to want to let this just warm up for about 10 minutes. And then once that's warmed up for 10 minutes, sorry, I'm just looking at the recipe. I'm still learning how to make this myself. Yeah, ginger both. Da 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 da. Yeah, gently fry in oil on a low heat for 10 minutes. And once that's done, and we're at the next part, I'll see you then. Okay, and what you're gonna want to do next is you're gonna want to add 4 tablespoons of curry powder, depending on how hot you want your curry powder to be. But I've got medium curry powder. I know some of you out there might like it a little more mild, but personally, that's just I like things a little bit more spicy. Myself. So right, I'm just gonna add that. Okay, that's four tablespoons of curry powder. Now 2 tablespoons of garam masala. All right, that's the curry powder and garam masala. Now I just want to mix that up. Somehow, with one hand holding my phone and one hand stirring this, it's kind of difficult. Should get someone, really. But me, nah, I thought I'd just make it harder for myself. Because I'm an imbecile. But you get the idea. You mix all that together till it forms some kind of like paste. And now once that's done, 1 tablespoon of cumin. Now to let that slowly cook on a low heat. I've got the hob on the 4th heat setting. And you're just going to want to let that just simmer there on that low heat for about 10 minutes. Right. It's been about I've stirred this around and I've left this cooking in there for about 15 minutes. I know I said 10 minutes. Ignore that. And also I added a heck of a lot more oil because it was dry as a bone. And your garam masala, your curry powder, your cumin, garlic, ginger, etc. it's supposed to be like a paste at this point, but you know, yeah, that's been what you're looking for, is to have this at like to have this as like a sludge at this point. And now this has been cooking for about 15 minutes, and it's got more oil in there. Now I'm going to add the chicken. The next thing to do is to, add chicken. Alright, that's the chicken in. And now you're just going to want to leave that to cook for about 10 minutes. While stirring it. Now, once the chicken's been cooking for about 10 minutes, you're going to want to add a tin of tomato soup. And then a tin of tomatoes, or chopped tomatoes. It doesn't matter which. I'm going to add chopped tomatoes. All right, that's a tin of chopped tomatoes added. Now you're just going to want to give that a mix up together. Give it a good stir. You know what? Maybe I should go to Chernobyl and get myself soaked up in some of that radiation so I can sprout myself a third hand. That'd be useful right now. I need to get myself one of those like wall camera like thingies that you stick on the wall that you put like a camera in, and that looks and you can position a camera to look at you. Yeah, I need to get myself one of those. Because, like, what am I doing? Holding my phone and trying to do this and cook, and I mean, like, what am I doing? You'd think at this point I'd have been a little bit more advanced, but no, not me. Now what you're going to want to do now is to just leave this to cook for about 20 minutes. Yeah, just 20 minutes. And then come back. And then when you're back, let me just look at the recipe again. Tomatoes, done that. Yeah, 20 minutes. Then add a teaspoon of salt. Half a spoon of half a teaspoon, I mean, of salt, and then 1 tablespoon of mango chutney. But yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. When this is simmered for about 20 minutes. And at this point, you're going to want to have, if it's an electric cooker like what I've got, you're gonna want to have it. You're gonna want you. You're gonna have it. You're gonna want to have it on like 5 or 6. But I've got it on 6. I knocked it up. I knocked it up from 4. Right after I put the chicken in, obviously, because I had to cook the chicken, didn't I? But yeah, okay. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, okay, folks. This is it's had its 20 minutes, and it's been off the heat now for about 5 minutes. So now, what you're gonna want to do is add one tablespoon of half a tablespoon of salt, and then 1 tablespoon of mango chutney. Right, guys. Well, that's about it. I know I said put in 2 tablespoons of cream, but I put in 4. My dad said. My dad's the one who gave me the recipe. He said put in 2, but he said you can also put in 4, so I put in 4. But yeah, that's done. Once the rest is done and your your salt's in, your sugar's in, and your mango chutney's in, and your cream's in. That's it. And that is about ready to serve. Whew, man. I just got done eating my curry. Bloody hell. Whew. Still, wasn't dead hot, but it's really nice though. But bloody hell, am I roast? Am I bloody roasting or what? But yeah. As I said, that was delicious. That was really good. I've cooked it once. I cooked it once before. Um, but that was with my dad, and he was essentially showing me what to do and telling me what I needed to add to it. But I thought for a first attempt at doing it um, by myself went all right. God damn, you really do get hot after eating, don't you? Bloody hell, I am. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, that's just that. As I said in my story, my post or whatever, that's just the start of a few things I had in mind, and that was one of them. And there's many more to come. Um, some of them are a little bit bizarre. Um, I'm gonna be, excuse me. I'm gonna be having a look at weird, bizarre things which people have made, and in some and I'm not going to give any more spoilers than that. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, in a nutshell, this is just a start of many, many things to come, and they will come. This time, they will. I pro. I That's a promise. Um, and like I said before, I'm sorry. I Sorry, there's been a bit of a gap. Well, a bit of a gap. 3 months in videos. I just had a lot. I've just had a lot to deal with. That's all. I'm not going to go into too much detail of what, but that's all I'm going to say. But you know, nevertheless, I'm back. Um, and let the cooking continue. Um, and if you liked this video today, uh, please do consider subscribing. Um, that'd mean an awful lot. If you could do that, that'd be fantastic. Um, and yeah, on that note, guys, I'll see you all again real soon.